Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and free them from their plastic and cardboard prisons. I got you something nice today. Dino Fury Blue Rangers. I picked up this dude for dirt cheap off of eBay. Can't remember the price, but it really was dirt cheap. Not too much into this Dino Fury line, but I do love the Power Rangers Lightning Series line, so might as well take it to the shelf. I got a couple of these figures, and that's beside the point. I'm just rambling on. It's the Blue Ranger. It looks good. Let's take it to the table. Alrighty, here is the Dino Fury Blue Ranger box. Looking kind of terrible. This is back in the plastic-free era of Hasbro, which they kind of just used to save money, but they said they were going to save the planet. You know, really, it's kind of like, it's upsetting because I got a lot of these that were not the figures inside of it, and if you guys see this, it's actually the proper figure. I got this for dirt cheap off of eBay, and I'm rambling on about things that don't matter. This box is terrible, but it's the YKB. Why keep the box? And let's free the Blue Ranger. Hopefully it's him. I guess the box is not terrible. I just wish I could see my figure. I was going to say drum roll please, but, you know, if it's not the figure, you're not going to see the video, so. It doesn't look open, which is a plus. Da-da-da-da! Blue Ranger. Well, so far, it doesn't look like he has any major deformities. It's kind of sad that we got to do that, but, you know, I take it back. Maybe he does. I got to warm this Ranger up, because maybe these are backwards. Hopefully not, but, you know, this arm is definitely frozen, and maybe that's fine. Maybe that's the proper way those butterfly joints go. It looks like my figure is fine. You know, I'm supposed to stand him up, but he's kind of worked. He has been in the box for a while, because this is not a new figure in the sense. So, off-screen magic. Got him all phased up properly. Let's get a little bit closer. See the Blue Ranger. Now, for the most part, I'm not too much into this costume design. It looks like the typical spandex look that they do in the Sentai shows, but it works. It's unique. It's half and half, silver and blue, and it matches the other ones. I think I only have two of them. I think I have the green and the red Ranger. So, you know, hopefully I can get the rest, and hopefully they're not too expensive. Like I said previously, I got this guy because he was dirt cheap, and, you know, it's one more step closer to finish out in your team, so, you know, it's a little bit sad that the line is dead. I really wish it would come back, but that's besides the point. I'm just rambling on. He looks good, and his face sculpt is not that bad either. Definitely gonna use that on some military dudes or something, you know. Good face sculpts do not go unused in the YKB house. Let's go look at his accessories. Alright, let's open up this bag. See if it comes with everything it's supposed to. Oh, only one hand? The other hand's hidden. So there you go, there's both hands. And there you go, there's everything. A warp sword, a beautiful helmet. Like, I'm not too much into this Dino charge line, but is it Dino charge? It's Dino Fury. Sorry. In this Dino Fury line, but man, this helmet looks amazing. This sword looks a little bit limp, but you know, they have pills for that nowadays. I mean, I'm joking. It's obviously gonna use some hot water and straighten that out, but you know, I absolutely love this mask. I think it's actually the best out of the other two I have. I don't know. Something about a triceratops just gets me going. But that's besides the point. Here's his accessories. Two hands, proper matching colors, a limp sword, and a lightning effect. So, it works. Alrighty, we got him standing here. Let's get the head off, because that's not what I come to do. My Power Rangers, they need their helmets on. And y'all missed that. That's called off-screen magic. That took me about a minute and 35 seconds to get that head on, and I definitely did scrape the paint on the other side. I'm not going to take that back off again just because I leave my Power Rangers with their mask on, but that was ridiculous. I shouldn't need hot water just to put on an interchangeable head, but, you know, I guess maybe I do. Let's get a sword, which looks absolutely terrible because it's super warped. I keep on complaining not about this figure, but trust me, I absolutely do love this line. Would I be buying a figure that I have no concern about or care about if I didn't? But I love this Power Ranger Lightning line. You know, some stuff like this is a little bit annoying, but as a whole, this entire line is pretty amazing. There's his sword. Let's get his lightning effect on. The little teeth on the back of the swords don't make it easy, does it? But there you go. There's the lightning effect. Looking amazing. But I'm just gonna... Man, that's hard. Just stick this in here. And we got one grabbing hand over here and a fist hand, but these joints are hard. So I would love to interchange them, but I don't want to break my figure. It's a little bit sad that these joints are this hard. I'm like, you can't see it, but I've already strained that trying to get that off. So it's a little bit sad. But it works. Power Ranger looks good. Only thing I really need is a cup of hot water, and maybe I can interchange his parts. I'm complaining about something I love. Let's just get to the next part. As I say that, the next part's articulation. So T-pose very easily. Butterfly goes in that well, you know, pretty well. Goes back that far. Amazing. Arm rotates all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed. Looks beautiful. No glove twist, but hand twist. So, you know. Head. It's a pin, I think. Looks down all the way like that. Looks all the way up. I gotta mention over and over again, I love this helmet. I feel like it's the best. Ball at the top. Crunches back that far. Crunches forward that far. There's a little bit of a crack in there, but that's fine. You can hear it. No drop down hips, so a little bit sad. Can't do a split. Thigh swivel. Double jointed. Can he kick his butt? No, he can't. Boot swivel though. That's a plus. Ankle rocker. That's a plus. I'm very happy that I got this figure with no warps or deformities. You know, I do need to warm up these hands, but that's besides the point. I like to say besides the point. I really love this line. I really do. I don't care too much about pins. It is nice when stuff is pinless, but when it's a whole color like this, I could really even care less. It's not really that noticeable. Unlike this beautiful character, look at him. Just this blue is just a nice blue. The silver is I don't really care too much for silver, especially with a character that has gold on it, but this is what the style of the Sentai, so you can't really even complain about it. You know, it's what they decided to do. He looks good. Alrighty, now that we're done with articulation, let's go see how tall he is. He is about 6 inches and a quarter. From side to side, he's about 2 inches. So, standard Power Ranger figure. As I say that, I forget to do this. His sword is about 3 inches. So, you know, normal Power Ranger figure. Alrighty, we got our Power Ranger with some couple of the other blues. We got SPD on the right. We have Lightspeed Rescue on the left. Just looking absolutely amazing. His blue's a little bit lighter, but then again, all these Power Rangers blue are all over the place. All different. He looks good, and he looks like he's going to be a good addition to the team. Question for y'all. Do y'all like the lips or the non-lips? You know, Me personally, I don't like lips on the Power Rangers characters just because they are masks. But then again, I do like Mighty Morphin and they have lips, so, you know, it is what it is. I guess each his own. Alrighty, now we have him over here on the left, right next to the best Blue Ranger in the world, TJ. Like, I believe this dude should have stayed a Red Ranger, but, you know, that's besides the point. Zordon era was the best. I'm getting distracted. He looks good, and he's going to look good standing next to the best Blue Ranger. Correction, my favorite Blue Ranger. And I had to do that correction because I know a lot of people are going to say the best Blue Ranger is Billy over here. My favorite is TJ, but, you know, to each its own. But one thing you can say about Bailey over here is he is an amazing Blue Ranger, worthy of the title of best. So, you can definitely win and argue with me about if he's the better Blue Ranger. Still think you're wrong, but, you know, I'll listen to your arguments. And for them both being triceratops, looking amazing. I was just thinking real fast, why leave out one of my other favorite Rangers to complete the triceratops trio over here? It very much looks good. You know, I do lean more towards Mighty Morphin because that was my first. But if I gotta say which one of these helmets looks the best, it's clearly, without a doubt, this Dino Fury helmet. I love that the horns are actually sticking out of the head and not close to the mask. You know, I don't know, just that little dynamic looks to it. But he looks good. He definitely is going to work with these blue Triceratops Rangers. Alright, just to compare him to a female-sized character, I have the... Is this the Omega Rangers? I can't remember. I never read this comic. But, you know, there he is with a female Ranger. I think the heights look pretty good. Match up pretty well. And there you go. I had to bring in the other two Dino Fury Rangers I own because they look good. And, you know, I don't know why I just realized I grabbed a blue female Ranger when I had a green one right here that can very much just match up for the size comparisons. I do like these Rangers. I've never watched this series, but the designs are working for me. You know, I didn't really like the silver on it, but maybe I'm falling slowly in love with it. It looks good. These Rangers look good. Now that we're done comparing and contrasting all these Power Rangers with him, let's see how he compares and contrasts other figures not from his line. Like a NECA Turtle and a McFarlane Spawn. Looks good, looks like they're way bigger than him, and he's supposed to be a kid or a teenager, so it works. Marvel Legends, Power Rangers Lightning Series collection, Jack Pacific Homer, Loyal Subjects Aang, SH Figure Arts, Naruto, G.I. Joe Classified Series, and to finish it off, Star Wars Black Series. Looks good. My camera died there, but that's besides the point. His height matches and looks pretty good with everything else. But that's besides the point, because what else can I say about this figure? Besides the really tight joints that I had to kind of warm up and just to kind of get to work and kind of brute force, this figure looks amazing. Feels amazing in hand. Maybe not to my fingers, because those horns are sharp. That is some tough plastic up there. I absolutely love this line. I love this figure, and I really wish, you know, Hasbro brings it back. He looks good. The Power Ranger line looks good, and I'm just saying good. I really am just really happy with this line and the products they release. But enough said. For more reviews like this, come back to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Please, Hasbro, bring back these Power Rangers. The Lightning Collection was one of my favorite lines. And it's kind of sad that it's gone.
It's Morphin time! Dino Fury Team! Activate! Link to Morphin grid. Ah! Dino Fury power!